Town's going to be packed later today for the Blackhawks championship parade and rally.
Now, the parade begins at 10:30 along Des Plaines in Washington, right next to the United Center. It's then going to head east on Washington to Wabash, turn onto Randolph, and then head south on Columbus, ending at Grant Park. Rally entrances are on Michigan Avenue along Jackson and at Congress. The event's going to look pretty similar to the parade 3 years ago when an estimated 2 million people attended. But this time it ends at Hutchinson Field in Grant Park. That's where crews have been setting up the stage and a maze of barricades.
I came down just to check it out, see what was going on down here. I'm trying to decide if I want to come straight here or check out the parade, but either way, it'll be crazy.
An event of this size means plenty of road closures. You might want to consider mass transit. If you're going, CT and Metro are both adding trains.
Well, rules are in place for the crowd at Grant Park. No alcohol will be allowed. Coolers are also not allowed, but closed water bottles are. There will be vendors on site selling beverages. Backpack and large bags will be searched. And police warn that anyone hopping over a barricade will be taken to jail.
Aaron.
Take a look at this crowd here. This is at Congress in Michigan. This is where they're lining up to try to get into Hutchinson Field, where they're going to have the big rally. People are gathering along the parade route and here. Now, these gates aren't going to open. They're not going to open up these barricades until 8 a.m. So most of them standing here for a while, and it's going to be almost 2 more hours before they actually get into Hutchinson Field. They're saying 100,000. That's the capacity. So it's first come, first serve, and these guys are lining up, hoping to secure a good spot for this rally, which is supposed to kick off at 11. They are going to have jumbotrons set up outside the park, and there's 4-foot-high fencing you can see already lining the perimeter of the park, and police are going to be monitoring that very carefully to make sure people aren't trying to jump these barricades or fences to get into this rally once they close things off. Okay, we're going to give you an update on that parade route, but also want to take a look. These are the crowds lining up along Congress in Michigan, hundreds of them, hoping to secure a spot once they open this field, Hutchinson Field, where they're going to have the rally today for the Blackhawks at 11. These gates do not open, or I should say the barricades are not going to remove them until 8 this morning. So for a lot of these folks, they're going to be standing out here for several hours, hoping to secure a good spot for the rally. We're going to get you more updates on that parade route. Take a look at folks lining the street. That's all coming your way in the next couple minutes.
Wow. Championship parade and rally.
Doesn't start for several hours, but some people are claiming spots already. Amy is at Grant Park with more. Good morning.
Good morning. People have actually been out here since before midnight last night, so it's a huge crowd out here already this morning. This is not the place you'd want to be looking to meet up with friends, so make plans before you get here to find those friends. Take a look at how far this crowd stretches, and I apologize, we're shooting into the sun, so it's a little hard to see in some spots. But I mean, it is a huge swath of red over here, and some of these folks are not lining up in the smarter spots. We're seeing some people actually moving back down the basis. Now, if you are coming here, here is the route.
Welcome back. Excitement is building. We're over the UC, and you can see the trolleys just pulled into the parking lot off of Adams. We got 10 double-decker buses lined up outside the United Center waiting to pick up the players for the parade, which is slated to step off at 10:30. You see these trolleys pulling into the parking lot now. We've got about 13 of these trolleys that will carry family and friends of the Blackhawks team. So those are pulling in. So preparations underway, and folks already starting to line the parade route. We've got several hundred lined up outside on Congress in Michigan waiting to get into Hutchinson Field, where that rally will take place, all vying for a good spot there. So the parade's going to step off at 10:30 right along Des Plaines in Washington, just adjacent to the United Center. It's going to then head east on Washington to Wabash, take a right onto Randolph, and then head south on Columbus, finally ending outside Grant Park. They're going to try to keep this parade route moving, not giving themselves much more than a half hour to get to Hutchinson Field, where they're going to have the rally slated to begin at 11. All right, wanted to give you a quick update. Still dealing.
Championship parade and rally today.
Here is a live picture from Grant Park. Wow.
Are you kidding me? These people have been out there for hours.
That's Congress in Michigan. And this is not the only entry point to Grant Park. They don't take down the barricades till 8 a.m., but there's another entrance point at Jackson in Michigan. So the parade doesn't begin till 10:30 at Des Plaines in Washington. That rally's not going to start till 11 o'clock at the earliest. The parade will then head east on Washington to Wabash, turn onto Randolph, go south on Columbus, end at Grant Park. Told you about the rally entrances, Congress in Michigan and Jackson in Michigan.
The event will look similar to the ticker tape parade from 3 years ago when an estimated 2 million people attended, but this time the rally is at Hutchinson Field in Grant Park.
Rules are in place for the crowd at Grant Park. No alcohol will be allowed. Coolers are not allowed, but closed water bottles are. There will also be vendors on site selling beverages. Backpacks and large bags will be searched, and the police warn that anyone hopping over a barricade will be taken to jail. Our special Celebrate the Cup coverage begins at 9 this morning and continues until the end of the rally. We'll also be streaming it live on WGNTV.com, and you can watch an encore tonight at 7 on CLTV. And if you're going to be tweeting from the parade and rally, make sure to use the hashtag WGNRally.
See people gather. Wanted to take a look at the parade route. This is Washington Street, and surprisingly, we're not seeing a whole lot of people line this route just yet. We did see people gathering over by Washington Des Plaines, where the parade will kick off at 10:30, and we saw those trolleys and double-decker buses already lined in the parking lot outside the UC. But the parade route still fairly sparse. Totally different story, though, once you get to the outside of Grant Park and Hutchinson Field, where this rally is going to take place at 11. Hundreds deep. It's just a sea of red out there. A lot of them have been camped out over there literally overnight, all waiting to get a good spot for this rally. So big doings downtown. Not only that, but we've got the old St. Pat's block party taking place, and that has Des Plaines shut down from Madison to Adams, and also Monroe blocked off just east of the expressway all the way to Jefferson. And those road closures are going to stay in place all the way through Sunday. So I wanted to give you a heads up on that. We're looking at some heavier traffic on the Kennedy right now. It's a slow go from Cumberland to...
Downtown already packed for the Blackhawks championship parade and rally.
Doesn't start for several hours, but some people are claiming spots already, and Amy is at Grant Park with more. Hi, Amy.
Yeah, good morning, you guys. It's been amazing to watch this morning since we got here. How big this crowd has gotten in a very short period of time. If you can even hear me, we were all the way back there earlier. I'll just let them yell. All right, so lots of excited fans out here. We've got hundreds and hundreds of people waiting to get in. I did talk to a couple of them earlier when it was a little bit more quiet. We're very excited to be here today. Listen in.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. This is the first time I'm doing this, and wouldn't miss it for the world.
Won't be the last.
Won't be the last. Going to do this again next year.
No, I did the playoff beard for the Hawks, and it brought them to the cup. And then, final game, had to do it. Did the chops, and we won it. Game 6, baby. Go Hawks!
It's a great experience. Hopefully get so close when they drip some beer off that cup, we could taste it off of the stage.
Some great fans out here. Listen, they get quiet when they know that the camera's not on. But I think they're realizing I'm starting to talk again. It's going to get really loud around here. There you go. Lots of good fans out here. People have been out here since midnight and before, trying to get a spot, hoping to get a spot. We've got about 45 more minutes until it all opens up. Hopefully they're going to get a spot. We met some guy who quit his job to get here. We've met some people who came in from Boston. So a lot of hopefuls trying to get a spot pushed in, or they're going to move to the parade route. But a good party going on out here, you guys.
Look at that sea of people behind her. You could crowd surf, Amy. Try it.
I know. I should try it.
Just dive on out there. They'll catch it.
Oh, I'm sure. Wait, they're all sober. They might catch me.
Hey, Amy, I'm just curious. I saw the interview you had with a couple of the fans. Are mostly young kids or all ages here?
I'm going to say, Robin, they're mostly like our age, you know,
Yeah.
ish.
Thank you,
We're
Amy.
seeing a little bit of everything. You're
Yeah.
welcome. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of everything out here, that's for sure.
All right.
It was nice for her to include
70
me.
and under.
Yeah. We asked you to send in your pictures of you holding up your makeshift Stanley Cup. Here are a few. Michael sent this one in. Oh, what is that? Oh, see, you got to improvise. You got to go with what you got. Wilmette resident Mark sent this one in. That's out on his front lawn. Nice. And here is Ed. Oh, I think that's one of the older players.
WGN Morning News at 7.
Oh, boy. Look at all the Blackhawks fans. This is right at the entrance of Congress and Michigan. They're waiting to get into the main entrance there at Hutchinson Field for the rally at Grant Park. There's also another entrance at Jackson in Michigan, just as crowded.
They've been waiting
Unbelievable.
for hours.
And the parade doesn't even start till 10:30.
We are showing you a different kind of congestion. Take a look at this sea of red again. As Robin mentioned, this is everyone lined up outside Congress and Michigan. It's the main point where they're coming into Hutchinson Field. We didn't see a whole lot of activity at that spot a little further north, but take a look at what's happening now at Jackson and Congress. This is another pool of folks trying to get into the park. They're not going to open these gates or remove the barricades for another half an hour, but at 8 o'clock, everyone can file in. 100,000, that's the cutoff. After that, folks are going to have to just take a look at the big jumbotrons they've got set up along Congress and Columbus and Congress and Balbo if they want to see all the festivities on the stage for the big rally starting at 11. Surprisingly, not a lot of people on the parade route yet. It seems like this is the popular gathering point is here outside Hutchinson Field, but the parade will be kicking off at 10:30 from Des Plaines in Washington. We'll get you more on that coming your way in just a little bit. Back to you guys in the studio.
Downtown will be packed today for the Hawks championship parade and rally, as you know.
Doesn't start for several hours, but people are claiming spots already. As we've said, Amy is in Grant Park with more. Hi, Amy.
Hi, I had to switch to the headset. I couldn't hear anything anybody was saying. A big crowd out here. They have been gathering since before midnight last night to get a spot to hopefully get into Grant Park for this rally. I can't imagine how many people have actually called in sick today to make it for this, because this crowd is unbelievable. I mean, it stretches all the way to the front of the entrance of the park, all the way to Michigan Avenue. This whole area is blocked by people. Kind of makes you feel bad for the people who got here really early, and they're going to actually probably lose their spot, and some other people are going to push ahead of them because it is kind of a free-for-all out here. People are just going to have to push their way in once the police move the barricades right there at 8 o'clock. Right where Gerald is pointing right now. We apologize. The sun is right in our camera lens right now. But yeah, hundreds of people out here, all of them, as we are about to listen, are very excited to be here.
I haven't slept 2 days.
2 days?
2 days. I really haven't. I haven't been to bed in 2 days.
Why?
I don't know, because the Hawks won. You got to party.
It's a great experience. Hopefully get so close when they drip some beer off that cup, we could taste it off of the stage.
The only thing is I forgot to make my banner, which was going to say, move over MJ. We're catching up.
Yeah, catching up we are definitely doing. And I will say, pretty good on my account. I've been talking to fans. Everyone seems pretty sober. I only got spit on by one person who was very excited and screaming, "Go Hawks!" So I'm a happy camper right now. The gates are going to open in about 30 minutes, so these people will hopefully file in. I talked to a lot of people. They're saying they hope they get in. If they don't, they'll just filter out to the parade route to hopefully catch the team from there. Some people hoping they can get close enough to that double-decker bus to taste the beer that splashes out of the cup, which sounds kind of gross to me, but that's what some people are hoping for by the end of the day today.
All right, thanks, Amy. Don't judge them. 7:34, taking a look at some of the other stories.
That's where Anna is. Hey, Anna.
Hey, good morning. We covered the same spot 2010, and it wasn't this full. Take a look. We're right on Washington, and people have already started lining up. Nick, Steve, and Tony have been here since 3 in the morning. They're from the northwest side of the city. Really? Why 3 in the morning, Nick?
You got to get here early, you know. To see Lord Stanley's Cup, I mean, to be a true hockey fan, nothing is better than that.
But you made your own.
I did make my own out of a 5-gallon bucket and one of my mom's nice bowls.
Oh, you better return them.
I don't know.
I know. Are you excited? How excited are you?
I'm really excited. I can't wait till they come by.
Listen, we have been giving out these signs from Right Way Signs over here with my friend Alex and his dad. Chaz, good morning, Alex.
Good morning.
So you've been working until 2 in the morning. You've been hot this last couple of days.
Blackhawks have given us some business, definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
You worked on a sign for Gallery 37?
For block 37.
Oh, Block 37.
Block 37, yeah. We were up till about 2 in the morning getting that done last minute.
You're really nice. How many signs did you bring us to give away?
We're going to try to do about 50 today.
All right. We're going to give some to Amanda and Scott, who came from Plainfield.
Yes, we did.
How was the train ride in?
It was wonderful. Yeah, it was really quick. We took an express, and we had plenty of seats left over.
Did you come to in 2010?
I was not here, but Amanda was.
Were you?
I was.
And how was the crowd at this time?
About the same.
Yeah?
About the same, yeah.
All right, she completely corrected me then. But for me, it wasn't this packed. I'm a little scared. Anyway, listen, come on down and join the fun. Everyone is super excited, and we'll have more throughout the morning. Come and get your signs for the Blackhawks rally that starts at 10 a.m. Back to you.
Got the finest players anywhere. They got fire. The Hawks on fire.
Our very own Chicago Blackhawks superfans will perform their new tribute to the team in our studios. Our Blackhawks superfans have a new song. Take it away, guys.
Blackhawks down by 1 with 1:18. When Wicklin, Bolin jumped on the scene. The offense got real strong as we sang that dagger song. And I knew it wouldn't be long until the cup was ours. And I knew it wouldn't be long until the cup was ours. Singing, I love the Blackhawks. Push another puck past the goalie, baby. I love the Blackhawks. Yeah, let's win this cup. We won it. Yeah! The Hawks. Mini Detroit and LA all got scared when they saw that Taves and Kane could both grow beards. Led by the greatest dash, we kicked the Bruins ass. And I knew it couldn't be long until the cup was ours. And I knew it wouldn't be long until the cup was ours. Singing, I love the Blackhawks. Push another puck past the goalie, baby. I love the Blackhawks. Let's lift the cup above our heads.
You're watching WGN Morning News at 8.
Live pictures from Washington Street near Daly Plaza. Fans lining up for the Blackhawks Stanley Cup parade that starts in about 2.5 hours.
Amy is outside Grant Park with more. Hi, Amy.
Hi, you guys. Yeah, we're Gerald. My photographer Gerald made a good point. We have to be very careful not to make any quick movements because then the crowd realizes we're on the air and we can't talk and we can't move. I think they just caught on. Yeah, we're the last. Very excited. The doors are going to open. The gates are going to open here in about 2 minutes. But I don't think anybody's going to get in very quickly because it's going to be like a race day situation where they're going to just trickle in at a very slow pace. So all these folks back here who are hoping to get in are still going to have to wait for a while. These guys here have been with me all morning. You guys have been waiting all morning. Are you excited? You think you're going to get in? Yeah, you hope. What time did you get here overnight? Very good. And you're a lifelong Hawks ticket holder, right? Why brave this crowd today? Yeah, it's awesome. It's fun.
It's awesome. We've had season tickets for about 20 years.
It's kind of hard to talk to some of these folks. You can't even hear yourself think. Some of our equipment's trying to move around here. So just a couple minutes left until the barricades are pulled. Everyone will get a chance to filter in, hopefully, or they're going to be along the parade route watching the parade if they don't make it in.
Thanks, Amy.
Pat is on the inside on Hutchinson Field where the stage is set up for the rally. Hey, Pat.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
He's never going to escape. All right, get out of here. The joke's over. Get lost. That's Nick. You remember him. You remember Jim. I don't know what it's like where Amy is right now because we're probably about 3 football fields away from her. I got to tell you, though, here in the media pit, it is just as insane. We got Gian Greco over here doing cartwheels from Channel 7. Devlantes and McFerrin, these two are screaming. Dave Kaplan just stripped down to his underwear and is running all over the field. It's amazing out here. But no, right down there, all the way down is where people will come in. I imagine it'll be like that scene from World War Z where the people are crawling over each other to get to the stage, just climbing and eating each other on their way. Behind me, I think, is where fans aren't going to necessarily be right here. I think these are family members and that kind of stuff. The fans will be over there. That's where we'll be coming up. Hey, he got me.
Jim Belushi.
But yeah, it's excitement. We're all getting ready. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time here at Grant Park. Blackhawks rally, baby. I think I'm a little too loud for a lot of the people up here, so send things back to you guys.
Mark Gian Greco.
Thank you, Pat. See what you can do for Robin.
Parade starts at 10:30 at Des Plaines in Washington near the United Center, then heads east on Washington to Wabash, turns on to Randolph. Fans can't stand on Randolph, though, because Nancy Lou was there. They're kicking media and fans out of there. Columbus has to be clear. When it goes south on Columbus, you can stand along that part of the route down to Grant Field. Rally entrances are Michigan Avenue at Jackson and at Congress.
Although now we hear that the media is allowed to say, because I think Nancy batted her eyelashes at the police, so we're back in and
nice.
We're good. Our special Celebrate the Cup coverage begins at 9 this morning and continues until the end of the rally. We'll also be streaming it live on WGNTV.com, and you can watch it encore tonight at 7 on CLTV. And if you're going to be tweeting from the parade and rally, please be sure to use the hashtag WGN.